Hello dear learners, this is Sindhu Sarkar, an English teacher, English version senior section, Milestone School and College. Welcome you all to our online class. I hope you all are well by the grace of Almighty and you have been watching all the video classes and taking enough information for the coming exam. I hope right from the beginning you will pay attention so that you can get rid of all kind of problems as I am going to conduct an important class today. So dear students, let's start our today's class. So dear students, welcome you all to online class again. Today, our classwork number 52 and lesson here topic EFT lesson 30. Okay, so let's start. Before going to start the today's topic, I am going to discuss from the previous lesson. Okay, that is already conducted by another teacher and you have taken part in that classes and I think you have done that classes properly and you have concentrated and you have learned something. Okay, so first question for you. What is the meaning of the word dream? Can you remember? Yes. Then what is the meaning of the word stout? Yes, right you are. Then who wrote the poem Andre? Can you remember? Very good. Why was Andre surprised? Yes, very good. You have done well. Then last question for you. What is the meaning of the word seem? Yes, very good. You have learned all the things properly. So now the students who didn't learn it, I am giving the answer for them here. Look at the answer. I think all the students have done it or learn it properly, but some students, if you miss that lesson properly, you can learn from this part. Okay, what is the meaning of the word dream? Here, vision. Then what is the meaning of the word stout? Is strong. Yes. Then you have to already told the answer. Then who wrote the poem Andre? Gwendolyn Brooks. Yes, very good. Then why was Andre surprised? You have already told this answer also. Andre was surprised because he had to choose his own father and mother in his dream. Okay, that is why he was surprised. What is the meaning of the word seem? Yes, affair. Okay. So I think you have done well and you have learned it well. So thank you very much for learning the previous lesson. Now we are going to start our today's lesson and that is lesson number, 30. And today we are going to learn what is monophthong and what is diphthong and we will learn the use of this diphthong also. Then what is stage and what is intonation. I think it is if you pay attention, you will learn it. It is very much tough to learn. Okay, so I think you will pay attention. Now, sound. Before going to this monophthong, diphthong, you have to know what is sound. This is why I have written here the definition of sound. So look at the students. You have to know sound first. What is sound? The sensation produced by stimulation of the organs of hearing by vibrations transmitted through the air or other medium. The organs that we have got in our mouth, and with the help of air, sometimes we uh, use or we pronounce something, and it will be called sound. Okay, dear students. Now we are advancing. Okay, here how many types of sounds are there in English? Actually, how many types of sound, it may vary in case of language. So in case of, English language, despite there being just 26 letters in the English language, there are approximately 44 unique sounds, also known as phonemes. The 44 sounds help distinguish one word or meaning from another. Various letters and letter combinations known as graphemes are used to represent the sounds. Okay, now same letter, different sounds. carpet, see you. Here, look at here, see. And here you are also getting C, but the look at the pronunciation. C here carpet, so here kha, here cha, siu. Here the in the very next line you are getting here not not note note. So here o and here not o not o and here o. Then here put you are getting here put it is uh, not long u long u it is very short u but here blue you are getting here long u. So this is the difference but you are getting same letters but in case of pronunciation it is different. So this is why we have 44 sounds and these sounds is represented by IPA, I mean phonetic international phonetic alphabets, and I have given the information about that phonetic alphabets here also on the screen. You will get the idea here. A, kaf, lak. Here is also here short and long arm father, so long a cat. So you are getting here this is called a sound. Then met a met bed. Then a a cinema cinema. Then turn oh turn. Then learn. So here short e hit sitting. It is short, very much short, but next one very much long. See, heat. If you cannot see, you have to tell see in this way, so it is long. Okay. Then oh, hot or rock. Oh, then long, fall, four. So you have to know these things. Then which IPM, which alphabets is long and which one is short. So you have to pronounce according to that. Then u here, this is short. Put, could, this is short. But here I have told you here, earlier that blue. So it is long, blue and food. Here u is here put in case of put u sound is now short is considered as short, but here now you are getting here that long blue u is long here. Okay, food long. Okay, so as we are going to discuss to the consonants, we are not going to discuss consonant sounds, we will discuss only vowel sounds. So here vowel sounds are only 20, among them 8 are diphthongs and 12 are monophthong. So here these are the monophthongs and now we are going to discuss diphthongs. 8 I have told you here, 8 diphthongs here. Here 5 I. So you can make questions that you are getting here earlier, and in case of diphthongs you are getting two vowel sounds that is in the same position. I mean at a time you have to you are getting two vowel sounds. So here now 5 a now out ow here ow, and it is very much necessary in case of your textbook because we are going to discuss according to the textbook today later. That's why this sound will be effective in your pronunciation, because in case of a textbook you will get this one. Okay, so remember it. Ow now out a say age oh go home oi, boy, join, here, where, here, then near, here, near, then pure, pure, tourist. So these are the diphthongs, I mean combination of two vowel sounds. Now here you will get another information, and I mean you will get the most important thing here. Most important thing, dear students, as I told you that we are going to discuss vowel sounds today and motham and diphthong. So here, look at the vowel sounds. You will get the idea about it. Here,
E,
look at the difference.
E,
Long and
E,
eh, look at the difference.
U,
This is long and this is
so,
short. Short here.
E, uh, uh,
This is long.
O,
This is also long. Eh,
A,
ah,
A,
ah. This is long. Okay.
O,
Okay. Now this is diphthongs. Okay. I have told you.
Ear, O, O,
This is important in case of your textbook. That I will discuss later.
A, I, Boy,
So these three: A, I, O,
Boy, O,
O, Ow,
O,
O, Ow,
Ear,
Ear, Ear, Ear,
Ear,
Ear. So dear students, I think you have understood and you will also practice it at your home. Okay, now we are going back our today's, you know. So dear students, here, look at here, according to the textbook, lesson number 30, you will get it. Are you listening? Lesson number 30, listening 3, you will get it. Hop, and oh, oh. We have learned it. Oh, okay. Hoof, hoof, rob, robe, not, note, rod, rod, road. Okay. So here, this is, diphthong. Oh, hoof, robe, note, road, like this. So this is the, information that I wanted to give you. Okay, now look at the next portion of your textbook. This is here. I have also told from A1 you will get this information. Bow, and this here L will be silent, something silent, and boat, out, out, out. So boat. So here you are getting here in the middle. Okay. Oh, oh. Here, coke, coke. It will see, it will be pronounced like something coke. Here, coat. Oh, oh, here in the middle, you are getting here bone, bone. Here, phone. Here in the middle, you are getting here oh in the middle. Oh, phone, phone. Here, throw. In the later part, I mean in the last, you are getting here out sound here. Throw. Here, snow, snow. Have you understood? You are getting here. Then you are getting here at the very beginning of the word. Oh, old, 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 gold. Here you are getting here in the middle. Here, now at the end of the word, you are getting this O sound. Window, window, closed, closed. It will be closed. Okay. So you are getting here at the in the middle. Okay. So this is the from your textbook. You will practice it at your home. I mean by yourself. Then you will understand properly how this is diphthong. And actually today from the textbook we have got the idea about diphthong, and this is why I have discussed today diphthong. I mean vowel sounds and consonant sounds. In case of consonant sound, I mean 24 consonant sound. I will discuss it, in the another lesson. Okay. Now we have got idea already about, the stage also that in our textbook. So we need to know what is stress. This is why I have given you the stress here. Stress is the relative emphasis that may be given to certain syllables in a word or certain words or phrase or sentence. Okay, generally we give emphasis in certain part of the word, and this is called stress. Here, if you go for the example or look at the example, you will understand it properly. Okay, so look at the example, you will understand. Default, default. So here in the first word, you have to pronounce, you are not giving a stress here. I mean, you are not giving a stress here, default. So here you are giving in this part, fourth is a stress syllable. So you have to stress in this part. Then medical, medical. So here medical, here me, you are giving a stress on the me. I mean, me is the stress syllable here. If you suppose, I'm giving another example. In case of medicine, the American are pronouncing this word medicine, but the British are giving telling in this way medicine, medicine, or American are telling medicine. Okay, so they are stressing, they're giving a stress in the upper part. I mean, here me, medical, medical. So here now, in case of example, you are giving a stress. You should give a stress here. Example, example, exam. So here example. Okay, so here you have to lose your voice, I mean full, and you have to stress your voice on the zam. Example, so zam is the stress syllable here. So I think you have understood stress. What is stress? Actually, stress means, sometimes we give stress in case of word or sentence, but as we are going to learn today, we are learning today what. This is why I have given here the stress words. Okay. Okay, now another thing. Friends, now we are going to learn intonation. What is intonation? Intonation and stress are closely linked, and stress we have learned already. Stress. In fact, it's impossible to dissociate they go hand in hand. So they are used, you know, each other. I mean, they are used each other. I mean, one another. They are related. Actually, they are densely related. Intonation is about how we say things rather than what we say, the way the voice rise and falls. So this is very important in case of intonation, rise and falls of your voice. Okay, it will be called intonation. When to rise your voice, and when to rise your when to falls your voice. Okay, it is a fall your voice. It is very much important. So the voice, the rise of the voice, and the rise of the voice and rise of the and fall of the voice is very important in case of intonation. In other words, music of the language. So you can say that music of the language. In case of music, there is a rise and there is a fall. So in case of voice, in case of speaking language, there is also rise and there is also falls. Okay, so now here you will understand example of intonation. The place is beautiful. The place is beautiful. Here, rise. Look at the symbol of rise, isn't it? So you are telling, isn't it? Here, the place is beautiful, isn't it? So here is the portion you are raising your voice, isn't it? Okay, now is your name Ava or Eva? So in case of Ava, you are raising your voice. You very much interesting, dear students. Is your name Ava or Eva? Okay, now you are calling your voice. Here, so this is the difference. Now, does he speak German or French? German or French? German or French? So here, in case of German, you are raising your voice, and in case of French, you are falling your voice. So this will be called is a intonation. This will be called intonation. Okay. So I think you have understood intonation, and if you this is I am giving another information. This will uh, work for you. If you get WS question, in that case, you have to follow your voice at the end of the sentence. Or if you get V verb, I mean, in case of your question, in case of your question, I mean interrogative sentence, if you get the verb at the beginning of the sentence, in that case, you have to raise your voice at the end of the sentence. But if you get WH question, in that case, you have to fall your voice in at the end of the sentence. Okay, so you will get that idea if you follow that, and you will now today we have. So, dear students, we are now in the feedback session. First question for you: what is called diphthong? Second question: how many vowels and sounds are there in English? Third question: how many monophthongs are there in English? Fourth question: how many diphthongs are there in English? And final, the last one is what is stress? I think you will be able to give the answer. What is first question? What is called diphthong? Can you tell me? Yes. When two vowel sounds comes together, come together and is pronounced at a time is called diphthong. Okay, very good. Now, second question: how many vowel sounds are there in English? 20. Very good. Then, how many monophthongs are there in English? Yes, very good. 12 monophthongs are there in English. And then, how many diphthongs are there in English? Yes, that is 8 monophthongs. You know. Okay, very good. Now, so answer of the fourth number question is 8. 8 diphthongs are there in English. Okay. Now, answer of the final question, what is stage? I have told you earlier. Yes. When we give stage, I mean when you give emphasis on the certain syllable of a word is called stage. And it may be in case of sentence also, but today we have discussed in case of word. So in case of certain part of the syllable of a word, if we give emphasis, in that case it will be called stage. Very good. So dear students, you have done well. Thank you very much for giving me the answer, right answer. Okay. Now SW for you. From your lesson 30, A2, fill in the gaps. We will do it, and it is learned plus right, of course. I think if you practice it and if you do it, you will be able to learn it properly. And from now on, I think you will be give emphasis on the sound so that you can speak, uh, I mean, very good English. Okay. So thank you very much. And thank you very much for cooperating me. And I think we will meet you again in the next class. So thank you very much, dear students. See you again.